What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to another episode of the Bourbon Pour. I'm Jordan.
I'm Brian.
And today, Brian, we have a pretty cool bottle up here. This is the Hard Truth Sweet Mash Rye, and this is an aged 6 years product. Of course, their Sweet Mash Rye is always uncut and unfiltered, and this one comes in at 111.9 proof.
Okay, that sounds good.
Basically 112 proof. Only 10 barrels in this batch. And one thing that I think that is really cool that I did not know until I just looked down here at this label, this was dumped on my birthday. So this is
cool.
My birthday
That's
bottle.
Cool.
So how I came across this bottle, got some tickets to, they had like a food cook-off thing, which was super neat. They had a bunch of cooking teams from all over come over and compete one day at the Distillery. And I was walking by, they were of course doing tastings of Hard Truth products. And this bottle was sitting up there, and I somehow missed it that they were even releasing.
Yeah, I'd
something.
not heard anything about them putting an age statement on
Yeah, so
on any of their products. And
I asked the guy, I was like, well, what's this all about? And he said, well, we just released this a couple weeks ago, and this might be a Distillery only exclusive because 10 barrels is pretty small.
What it is, and it said batch number 12. It says rack house number 2, batch number 12. So maybe there's other, I don't know,
something else going on with it. But
yeah.
Anyway, he said, yeah, we released this a couple weeks ago. I said, I know nothing about it. You know, we have an email for the channel,
Right,
and Hard Truth is always sending stuff and everything. A lot of times, if you've watched the show before, we have Hard Truth products on. They have gifted us stuff. They did not gift us this, so we actually purchased it. So, and I'm excited to have it. Hard Truth has been really good to us. Pretty much have loved everything from them, so I'm excited for you to give this a try. So, and by the way, just one quick pitch: if you haven't been to Hard Truth, if you're ever up in Indiana, definitely need to go. Pretty cool distillery experience. So.
Yeah, it's better than a lot of the bigger distilleries. It's cool. The space is awesome. The music, they got cool. Everything is really cool.
It's kind of like a distillery, really high-end restaurant, and Red Rocks.
Yeah,
combined into one in the wilderness of like the Smoky Mountains, all like in one thing.
Yeah, it's 325 acres.
Yeah, quite cool. So, nose on this, it's that classic Hard Truth nose to me. Little chocolatey.
It's got a little bite to it.
Yeah, a little bite to it. You can tell it's a rye. Mash bill on Hard Truth, I was told, is a 94 rye, 6% barley. So I think it's their mash bill. And Gary told me that. Gary's the one who gave us this sign too.
One of them they did
a High Road is
95.
Got corn in it.
Okay. Yeah.
So overall, a really pleasant nose. Nothing too like crazy and out there, but nothing off-putting.
No, not at all.
Maybe 6 years.
A little mossy, little
little earthy tones to it.
Not strong.
Right.
And it's like I said, it's not overbearing on.
Got a little knob creakiness to it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. There's a little sweetness to it, and not really a whole lot of oak. Maybe like faint oak.
No.
I mean, just like a right there.
If it is, it's that like soaked, wet oak.
Yeah.
Like kind of the earthy tone that I'm getting.
We're talking about. Yeah.
So
good nose, but let's see how it tastes. I took a bigger sip than I intended.
Oh, man. A lot of chocolate.
Yes.
Milk chocolate.
Yeah. Way up front, too.
Way up front. But then now the back of the palate is kind of exploding.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. That was a weird
hit. Yes.
It missed the middle of my palate.
Yes.
It went to the back.
Skips a beat, doesn't it? Skips a beat.
Strong milk chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to do a second sip to that because that's the only element I'm getting on the first go around. But
that chocolate, I would say that it tones back a little bit, but it's still pretty forward, chocolate forward, and you pick up just a hair more of rye spice towards the back.
I can get just a little cherry, like a chocolate covered cherry.
Yeah.
Spice is good. The mouthfeel is really good. I'm not getting a lot of elements out of it, but it's what I'm getting is
very good,
really good.
Yeah, same. I think that's my analysis too. It's not really, it's really good tasting, but not like a standout, I guess.
Super complex or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I did like how it jumped from the front to the back of my palate. Did that magic trick was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like a drummer. It comes in on the 1 and 3. But obviously the heat tamps down the second, third sip. You know, it's kind of warm there at the beginning, kind of down in the chest. This is the first sip.
My first sip of the day.
So. Yeah. But one thing that I didn't mention, it was $80, $79.99 plus tax. So out the door, out of the gift shop, is $85. To be honest, I was a little disappointed in that.
Yeah, that's a little high for 6 years. But their other stuff is, what's a normal bottle of this would be is 69.
Yeah.
And it's 4 years. So I see how they justified it.
Well,
but compared to some of their other $80, $90 bottles that we purchased or been given, it's a different category. But even though this is really good.
Yes. Yeah, I want to make sure it comes across like I really like this.
I would not be mad if I bought it. It's probably one I'm just gonna sip on occasionally, and then if I finished it off, I don't know if I'd go back or not. I guess as it opens up, you might. Your mind.
That's always the thing. I think a good point that you bring up is that we have had things in that price range from Hard Truth that just killer good, and it's not really necessarily a knock at this bottle. It's just those are like in a different tier. But you know, I'm not overly disappointed in the price point. I was hoping it would be in the 65 to 75 range-ish, which I know then you're just talking about $5-10 off, so I guess it's really not that crazy. But I guess in defense of a higher price, it is 6-year rye, small distillery, cask strength. So probably hard to really get a price point lower, but anyway. The finish on this I think is pretty good too, though. It kind of lingers for quite a minute, and it's kind of like a little toasty kind of thing. I'm really digging.
There's a lot of the rye spice sticks around and kind of
carries over, right?
Not burns, but it's just lingers.
Yeah. One strange thing though that I've noticed here, and I didn't get this whenever I tasted at the distillery. My second and third sip, the viscosity seems to have kind of dwindled a little bit. You know, the first it was really thick, kind of oily, and this I don't know, I've had several sips now, and it seems a little thinner than when we started. And
now that I've stopped sipping, it's kind of like the ryes. I get that drying mouthfeel that a lot of people get from ryes, but not in the finish is still going on.
Yes.
I still feel that, and it still feels really good. But my mouth is drying out as I'm standing here. So.
Yeah. So I guess I should have brought a standard bottle because I do have one of those to compare. Do you think it's worth the price jump? Because
their standard offer is just really good, and sometimes. When I was talking to Brian Smith at one of the events, and he said, we don't like to put age statements on a lot of our stuff just for the mere fact that sometimes at 2 years, the product's going to be better than if it was 4 years or 6 years.
Yeah.
So honestly, I would take their standard.
Yeah.
Because I think that just hits, and it is so good.
Yeah.
Never not enjoyed that when I've had it.
Yes.
And I always, it's Hard Truth. Like, oh my God, it's so good.
Yes.
So maybe the age is better for the label, but I would take this just a regular offering and save $10-15.
I think that this the drying factor. Sorry, jumping around here. That drying factor might be a little bit of oak.
Yeah.
Sometimes oak tannins can kind of do that. Overall, though, I'm probably with you. I think I would save the money, I guess, and get it. Although I like Hard Truth a lot, I usually buy a lot of their stuff. So, or if they send it to us, I always enjoy Hard Truth. So, like I said, I don't think I'd be overly disappointed.
Yeah, they do some creative things that are really good.
Yeah.
So they're the one I'm going to take a chance on it every time.
Yeah. There's nothing off-putting about this. So I would say, you know, over at the Mash and Drum, he always says, try before you buy or whatever. I would probably do that. I would recommend that. Head over to the distillery if you can. With the batch size of this, I doubt it's hitting distribution.
I wouldn't think so. And it should stick around in-house.
Yeah.
Quite a while.
Yeah. So be sure to give it a try. Head over to Hard Truth and let us know what you think if you pick it up. So, all right. Well, we're going to end this episode the same way that we always do, and that is when you're with your family and your friends, always share your whiskey.